There's been a lot of talk lately about the ongoing writer strike and how it's affecting the TV and the film industry. Basically, the talks between the writers and studio streamers broke down last Monday. One of the main concerns is that the studio executives might turn to artificial intelligence to write the scripts in order to save money. It's been a long time since the last time the Writers Guild of America went on strike. 15 years, in fact. If the writers aren't working, they can't produce new scripts, which can cause delays in production schedules. This can in turn affect the visual effects studios that are hired to create visual effects and other digital content for these projects. The impact of the visual effects industry has been particularly harsh. Small companies are closing their doors, and many larger studios have had to lay off workers in order to cut costs. This is a bigger loss for the industry this time around because it has grown so much over the years with more and more talented people involved in the creating shows and films. The last major strike was November 5, 2007 to February 12. The last WGA strike had a major dramatic effect on visual effects. It was trailed around by 6 weeks to 6 months depending on the projects. The work stoppage rippled throughout the whole entertainment industry and lasted at least as long as the length of the strike, about 14 weeks. Commercials stopped hard due to the economic crash at the same time, and many smaller commercial focused shops closed and never came back. A writer's strike can have a significant impact on the visual effects industry, as it can lead to delays or even cancellations of film and television productions. When writers go on strike, the production of new content slows down, which can have a domino effect on the entire industry. Another way that writers' strike can affect the visual effects industry is through the changes in the type of projects that are being produced. If the production companies are unable to produce new content, they may turn into their other type of programming that requires very much less scripting, such as reality shows or game shows. These type of shows typically require less visual effects work, which can lead to a decrease in demand for visual effects services. There's been a lot of layoffs all over the place right now in the visual effects industry. Now it seems the visual effects is mostly depending on TV and streaming shows, so it could have a bigger influence. Many studios are tightening their belts with the recession and affecting their investments. If the production schedules are delayed or halted for a certain period of time, the studio may find themselves with fewer projects to work on, which leads to financial difficulties. This can result in layoff or even closures of small studios, since they are unable to guard the financial impact of the prolonged strike. All around the time, the 2023 will be a dry time for visual effects industry.